Hey guys, you caught me cleaning my my bottles as usual. Here's the basket I'm cleaning right now. You probably have a similar basket such as this. Hold on, let me situate myself here. There's me. Let me focus. Focus, mate. It's getting hot. Got my hair cut. There we go. My water. Let's do a video on the fly here as we wipe down some of these dusty bottles. I'm not making any claims. Just I don't know what I'm going to title this, but yeah. Let's see. I got to clean some of these. But I want you to think of all your bottles in your collection and think of the designers that you would like to smell more than any niche, you know. I'm not making any claims or any assumptions here. I'm just saying that some bottles that I have smell better than most all niche out there, or better than any niche. Hold on with this. My favorite, I brought this along. This is my favorite concentration of Chanel Pour Monsieur. It's the one I probably wore the most, and it's the Edt Concentree in this shape bottle. So, but this is the only juice I have left here. So, but think of the bottles that you have, designers, and not only that you'd like to smell them more than any of your niches, but you know, they're just better perfumes and they're put together better. So if anybody wants to argue, I'd fight for this one. Okay, so before I mean, that's EDP. I have this sprayed on my arm. God, and I'm just happy to clean this bottle here. Anyway, I just used this shirt. It's a good one, and I guess this is not niche, right? Rojas, right? This is designer. It's old, but by the price of them, it's certainly not niche. So I'm going to say it's niche, and I have two different formulations of this, and I don't know which one I like better. I thought this one was the older one and the better. You know, we got plum here, we got the kitchen sink, but well, it's in this basket. But, I'm not gonna say that this smells better than any niche that you have in your collection, because I don't want to get you all riled up. All right, I think I might even like this one better. Right, when you do reading on this, cumin comes up. Okay, this is one, and you know, I'm always joking around, but seriously, look this one on for Granica, and if you have time, if you have a half hour, read through as many reviews you can on Rochas Femme. I mean, read through a couple hundred real quick, and you're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna learn a lot, okay? And you're gonna, depending on how long you've been into this, you're gonna be able to sift out, you know, the more lighter comments, and compared to the people that are really out there and are into this, right? Maybe the person writing the comment is not into the whole collection like you have, but they're into this and they know it. They know it like the back of their hand. What do I have on the back of my arm? But I recommend reading through a couple hundred and skipping around comments and reviews on Fragrantica of Rochas Femme. Okay, enough said. I don't have to, speaking on the back of my hand, okay. I have this on the back of my hand, and I just love showing it off because I've had this for a long time, but I finally cracked it open and I'm into it now because I finished my other bottle of Dior Homme Intense. And this and these, the Parfum, and you know, the Sport 2012, but especially this, and of course the original Dior Homme, especially the original Dior Homme. There might be a good chance that it just lays waste to any niche that you ever laid your nose on or have in your collection. But then again, I don't want to get you all riled up, but especially this one. And I have this on Artisan, one of the best sprayers in the business. This sprays wet. Okay, it doesn't spray air and dry. It sprays juicy and wet. See that? So a little more. This will probably last more than the 8 years that the first one lasted. So let's move along. When you're talking about designer versus niche, this is the one that comes up more, the DHP. And you know, you hear a lot of talk, and true talk, that this designer smells better than, or is better than, quality-wise, most all niche out there. And I do agree with that. I do agree with that. It goes there. Let's stick with the House of Christian Dior. And there's a reason. This one's discontinued. I could pull out the original, and this is the Absolute. You can't get this anymore. So don't bother trying to find it. But if you can get a sample or go over a friend's house and they have this, do find it. Oh, spicy, dark, deep. It's sweet too. It's the sweetest of the Fahrenheits in my opinion, but trying to be objective, yeah, I love it so. I don't know what you define as niche or this or that or indie. I'm talking niche. Niche meaning a company that makes only perfumes. Guerlain's that way for me, even though they have designer lines. But you know, Creed, it just makes perfume. But it smells better than any niche out there. I'm just cleaning my bottles. So that's Fahrenheit Absolute. What do we offer Dior? So Dior is just amazing, and they can't keep that up. It's just impossible. So maybe in someone's grandkids' lifetime, they'll come back to what they once were, but things change right now. It's not their fault. It's just a reflection of the people. Coco, yeah, I kind of skipped over. So for the ladies, I'm just gonna objectively say, and it's my opinion, I have it in this basket here for a reason. It's better than any niche perfume out there, I think. So let's see. Chanel, another Chanel for the ladies, and I love this one. It's my favorite Allure out of the whole shoot and match, and it's the EDP Sensuelle. You got me? A little harder to find than the lesser EDT. Just Allure, okay? The Sensuelle is not that easy to find, but if you can, I recommend you getting your nose on it and wearing it. Patchouli, I think of this as a fruit chili, and I think Chanel's are my favorite fruit chilies. I don't like to go that heavy. But this is, I think of it as the Indonesian patchouli that's in Coco Noir, and it's in here. It's also very reminiscent of the vibe that Coromandel gives you. I did a video on that, and I still stick by it. I really, if you love Coromandel, I think you should try this, and I think you'll at least like it, and vice versa. This is designer, and I have this on right here, and it just smells great. It smells like a designer. It does. It's got an alcohol blast, but this is of the great decades in the past, and not too far, you know, like in the 90s, right? 90s, 2000s. And, you know, they can't even make something this simple and great anymore. Italiano. I'm not big at all on Italian fragrances. I much prefer the French, but you know, make them like this, and again, and this is straightforward, simple. We got tobacco here, we got florals. It's still masculine. It smells better than all the expensive stuff today. So we'll wash this off here. Be careful of the label. Don't want to disturb it. Italiano is my last two. What do we have here? French. Pure Perfume, Terre from Hermès. So Terre, just a home run in the men's masculine releases, and I think this is the best of all of them. Is their Pure Perfume. Here's, even though I consider Guerlain, because they, for the most part, only did perfumes, but they do makeup, and they do great makeup. So you can consider them designer. I think this one smells better than any niche, most all niches out there. Best spray in the game, these bottles, and even as good or better than like the Dior's, the Sauvage, and the DH's, and the DHI's. I will be reluctant to spray this liberally because I used to have 2 bottles of this. I used to have that, but I sold off the unopened bottle, but I still have some juice. It just smells wonderful. I'd want to wear this thing probably 75% of any niche. You can just by hearing it. That is the L'Homme IDEAL line. And yeah, I dare say this is my favorite of the first 3. The EDT, which I do not like, I have it in this size. The EDP, which was my favorite, the cherry nutty. And then this one here, the almond again. This is not light. This is substantial. And in the summertime, you're getting married, you're the groom, or you're attending a marriage, you're the best man, or you're just attending, you're going to be the best smelling person in the house wearing this kind of liberally. You will not sweat it off. It lasts, and it's a good excusez-moi. And it says cologne, but it lasts and has great performance. And you know, that's my point. It really, it's a little thick. It's thick, and it's a little boozy. Okay, you wear this and you get your booze out of it. Pina colada kind, or a rum. But I love this, and I'm glad I have it. If you can get a bottle of this and you're a fan of Guerlain, try to. So, yeah. I'm not making any statements here, but that's my basket that I needed to wipe off and clean. And these are this is my designer basket. That's better than any niche. And it's been a while, so let me know what you think about your collection. what would be in your basket with that label on it. Okay, but come on, challenge me on this one. Just niche, pick a niche, and then challenge Coco against it. So let me know. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time, and I'll be shutting off here, polishing them down and taking the sweaty fingerprints as it's getting hot right now and almost into the summer season. So it transcends time. Yeah, I like this better than number 5. I think I might like this more than most all Chanel's. Most. So let me know. What would be your designers that kick ass on most all niche? Until then, be well. Aloha. See ya.